Conquest Mode just dropped in Marvel Snap, and I am here to give you a comprehensive guide. I'm going to explain exactly how Conquest Mode works, what your goals are, and how you can get all the rewards in the program. So what is Conquest Mode? Well, it's essentially Marvel Snap's version of a tournament within the game. Your only goal is to rack up consecutive wins against other players through 4 different tiers. We have Proving Grounds, Silver, Gold, and then at the end we have Infinity. With every victory, you're going to earn medals in the game, which are going to translate into basically a new currency that you can earn new rewards with. And with a certain amount of victories in each tier, you're going to be able to get a ticket to the next tier. But this one win is not going to be as simple as winning a game on ladder. It's not the same as ranked. It's actually battle mode in Conquest. If you've played battle mode before, you know you have 10 health and your opponent is using cubes in order to take away health from you. Every cube you lose loses you 1 health. It's pretty simple, but battle mode could last for several rounds. I've played battle mode and gotten up to round 7, 8, 9. That's exactly how Conquest is going to work. It's going to be a lot more gameplay than you're probably used to from playing on ranked. Proving Grounds is the first tier in Conquest Mode, and it's gonna be completely free to play. You can play Proving Grounds over and over and over again and never have a problem and never be worried. Every time you win, you're gonna get 15 medals and a ticket into the silver tier. The silver tier is where things start to ramp up a little bit. Just on entry into the silver tier, you're automatically going to get 20 medals, which is great because in a few minutes, I'm going to show you all the rewards. If you win 1 game, you get 40 medals. And if you win the 2 games in a row, you're going to get a ticket to gold tier and 60 medals on top of the medals that you already earned. Now, if you lose in silver tier, you're going to have to go back to Proving Grounds, or you can pay 80 gold to skip out on getting the ticket, but I personally just don't think that that's going to be worth it because Proving Grounds is free. All you have to do is win 1 game in order to get the silver ticket. You should probably never pay the 80 gold for silver tier, in my opinion. To move on to gold, all you have to do is win those 2 games in silver mode without losing, and then you're going to be able to get 40 medals on entry in the gold tier. Winning 1 game gets you 80 medals. Winning 2 games gets you 100. And winning 3 games in a row gets you a ticket to infinity and 150 medals. And infinity tier is where it really gets crazy because you have to win 5 games in a row in order to complete infinity conquest. But if you're able to do that, you get a ton of rewards. You're getting 100 medals for entering, 150 if you win 1 game, 175 for winning 2, 200 for winning 3, 250 for winning 4, but the grand prize is going to be on that 5th win. You get 500 medals and an infinity border around the avatar that you used for that deck. That infinity avatar is going to basically be a giant advertisement saying, yes, I am cracked at Marvel Snap. Now, if you don't want to go through the Proving Grounds, Silver, and Gold, you can skip straight to Infinity for 500 gold. You can pay 500 gold to skip directly to Infinity tier if you'd really like to, but it's going to be a lot of money spent if you aren't able to keep winning. The only caveat with Infinity tier is that it only lasts for the last week of the season. You won't be able to jump into Infinity tier right away. You won't be able to skip with the 500 gold. You're gonna have to wait like everybody else until the literal last week of the season. This is a completely free to play mode. You don't need to use the gold to skip ahead to Infinity tier. You can just go ahead and win 11 games in a row. Is that going to be difficult? Yes. Is it going to be impossible? No. And I think that this kind of challenge is exactly what I was hoping to see out of Marvel Snap. We finally have a different mode to jump into that isn't ranked, and I am so hyped about it. This is where the true best players in the world are going to be playing, and it's going to be a heated competition. Although Infinity Mode is only the last week of the season, you can continue to rack up Infinity tickets for the first 3 weeks and just have essentially an unlimited amount, you know, if you win all those games in gold tier. So there's no need to worry about losing tickets or losing medals. Medals will only reset at the end of the season, and if you didn't spend your medals, they're actually just going to be converted into boosters, which is really nice because you at least won't waste any of the medals. Now, what do the medals actually get you? Here is the medal shop that's available in the Spider-Verse season. As you can see, we're going to have different rewards for each week. Now, it's the second week of the season, so we are automatically going to have week 2 open, but next season on reset, that won't be the case. But right away in week 1, we're going to have a mystery variant for 100 medals. You're going to have a silver ticket for 50 medals and 150 credits for 250 medals. The medal shop is going to be a nice way for you to gather resources or even get variants. Week 2, you got a brand new title, some Green Goblin boosters, and some gold. Week 3 is going to be credits, a gold ticket, and some more Green Goblin boosters. Week 4 will be 350 credits, an Infinity ticket, and a brand new avatar. And at the bottom, which I think is the coolest part, is that they are going to be infinite rewards that you can continuously exchange. If you really want Green Goblin boosters, you can spend your medals on that, or you can just get different boosters, 105 or 35 boosters for all the medals that you exchange. That means your medals are never gonna go to waste. All the other rewards are a one-time purchase, but those bottom ones can be purchased in unlimited amount of times. The only thing is, with that bottom section with all the boosters, that's only gonna be available on the 4th week, which is perfect because you'll know if you have an excessive amount of medals or anything like that. And the coolest part of all of this is that if you make 9 purchases in the shop, you will get an exclusive Green Goblin variant that looks awesome and is for a very useful, very common card. The great part about this variant is that anybody can get it. You don't need to spend any money. All you have to do is grind the game a little bit, and it is a really, really cool shop and reward for getting all these things done. And before I head out, a few extra notes about Conquest Mode is that you're actually going to be getting a boatload of boosters for your cards. It's not like friend battles where you're not actually going to get any boosters or you're not going to contribute to your missions. Conquest Mode's going to allow you to get boosters for your cards as well as complete missions. You don't have to just mindlessly grind ranked in order to actually get the missions done anymore. So that's my comprehensive guide on Conquest Mode. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer them, try and help you out. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We have Marvel Snap news, decks, updates, everything on this channel. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your week.